of the bat, that's when Adapatu come in handy.
Oh, it's gone to first slip. The bowler thinks he's got him. Justin Langer's turning around as if to say, well, what are you appealing for? Jay Warden is the fieldsman. He thinks it's a regulation dismissal. And so does the bowler. Well, it certainly hit something to get through to the man at first slip. Justin Langer looked to me like he was leaving the ball alone. I get the feeling it's flicked the bat on the way up as he was trying to take the bat away.
Definitely flicked the bat. A late decision to leave the ball go. The catcher thinks he's caught at the kick, and Langer stays. Controversy, top end, session 1.
Well, I've got to say, I can't get over the reaction from the Sri Lankans to start with. Jay Widener, he feels that he has caught the ball, cleanly caught the ball. Now, Vas wasn't overly confident, but he can't tell. It'll be very difficult to tell in your follow through. But there was a reaction from second slip worried me. Keeper's confident enough. Sangakkara there on the right, he's happy enough. That's 1 for none. The man on the left, the man at second slip's not all that sure. It's that doubt means that Justin Langer has remained. And I'm with you, Ian Healy. I think that's a clear dismissal. Another one past the outside edge. Well, Langer survived. I'm not really sure how. Probably because of the reaction of the Sri Lankans.
Exactly, and you're not supposed to give dismissals and decisions on the strength or the weakness of the appeal, that's for sure. The umpire has ruled here that it hasn't carried. Hopefully of his own volition, his own decision, not on the reactions or non-reactions of the Sri Lankan players. Third slip's a worry too. This is the first hour of a test match. You better be all over that. You want to break through this Australian top order. You can't be lethargic in your appealing as they were.
Obviously, there's no problem with the ball hitting the bat.
There's the appeal. Deonarine has a look around. Still no Billy, still no Billy. Billy goes for a wander. Deonarine ambles through for a single. He comes back into position, does Billy, and up goes the finger. The crooked finger of doom.
Did you see Mitchell Johnson there? He could not believe it. He thought, well, that's it. It looked close. It's been turned down.
Outside edge, and there's a mix-up here. This could be out. Oh, he's dropped the ball. Or did it hit the stumps? He'll need to see this replay. If the ball hit the stumps, I think Gilchrist is out. If it didn't, then he may well have just got away with it. Now, Gilchrist thinks he's okay. He's walking down the pitch to have a chat to Ponting. This will be interesting. Salia, what do you think?
Kalavitan hasn't been able to really take it clearly. We won't be able to see it from this angle. See the ball down there and see the batsman in. So I think Gilchrist is safe.
Yes, he's dropped the ball for a start. Have a look at the ball. It goes out of his gloves. That's bad wicketkeeping. It's down on the ground, out of his gloves. He then hits the stumps. Then the ball hits the stumps. But in any event, the bat's got over the line. So a little bit of excitement there. And Gilchrist has survived. He wouldn't have known that the ball actually went down onto the ground like that, but you can see his gloves here hitting the stumps, breaking the bails before the ball got there, and the bat is in any event. You see Kaluwitharana getting excited, dropping the ball. Well, he's going to have to watch the problem. There must be a problem with the light.
He's given him. I think he's made a mistake there.
I think he's pushed the wrong button.
Pushed the wrong button. I really am not too sure about what really went on there, Tony, because it is very, very clear to see that Gilchrist was safe. Right in, the ball was, when the ball did hit the wicket, the bat was in by about 6-7 inches.
And stand he has taken. Sachin Tendulkar has taken. A.B. de Villiers is unmoved. The umpire is unmoved. He reckons it's clipped the pad on the way to Sachin Tendulkar, and the Indians cannot believe it.
Well, incredible take either way from Tendulkar. So here Khan, once again, getting into the corridor of uncertainty. Has to be his nick this, and it's straight off the edge. And that's a brilliant catch. It did go pretty quick, didn't it, Shiva? That was always the big question. If it hit the pad, it would have been slow. That's just a regulation nick. What
was the batsman trying to indicate? And what a poor decision this is. Big outside edge.
Could be out. We're asking the question. Yes, he's gone. The end of a magnificent innings. Going for the pull shot on 192. Kumar Sangakkara has given out. Caught. This will be an interesting replay. But what an innings.
Doesn't look all that thrilled about it. When you think he's got 192 off 282 balls when they're trying to save the game. Pretty remarkable strike rate. He hasn't even got close to hitting that. It's hit him off the arm and then onto the helmet. No wonder he wasn't too thrilled with the decision. There he is. You must be joking.
Yes, that's a disappointing end to one of the all-time great knocks here at Bellerive Oval, and he should be annoyed. That was a shocker. We don't criticise umpires very often, but he was nowhere near it. Hit the shoulder onto the helmet. The end of a superb innings. And it's 9 for 364. Well, Clark gets the wicket. But when you're that close to a double century, it would have been 3 out of 4 knocks. Let's have a good close look at this. He's looking for the full shot. There he goes. Nowhere near it. Unless there was a feint under edge, but it didn't appear to be so. There it is now. Is it close? I don't think so.
To me, as though he was through too quickly with the shot. He's finished the shot and then the ball went past the bat. Hit him on the shoulder, helmet.
Kumar Sangakkara's
head. Oh, great delivery, wonderful delivery, and he's given him out. Oh boy, he's going to have to be very sure that that's hitting the stumps. It hit very, very wide outside the off stump. Mind you, he was standing on his crease. Allowed it, or didn't play a shot. The ball ripped across from that really dark patch outside off stump. Billy Bowden paused for it for a while and then gave it out. Have a look at this.
Where's that come from? He's bowled sliders, he's bowled wide, things that have been getting through to Gilchrist. There hasn't been spin like that in this over or this match. But Warne produces it. Have a look at it. He's given the umpire a good look. I'll bet it's cleaning them up. No, it's not. Great bowling by Warne to trap a man back on his crease for 119.
It's only missed by about 6 inches.
Oh, gone. Caught behind. Steve Davis. I certainly heard a noise, a sound. Hafiz can't believe it. Yes, Yunus Khan also. Well, it could have been all over for Sangakkara. He wasn't on strike, but the last man was on strike. Have a listen. Caught behind. Clearly a sound inside edge, a big deflection. Adnan Akmal was off. Steve Davis, you got it.
Oh, that's close. Too much bounce. Too much bounce. It nipped back. Oh, he's given him. Oh, no. That's a dreadful decision. That is a dreadful decision. He didn't play a shot. He allowed the ball to, well, I mean, the truth of the matter is I don't think he anticipated the movement back off the seam, but there was no way that was going to hit the stumps. That's his third duck. Have a look at this. Just watch the...
He's in trouble here. I think he's gone, and I think Sarwan knows it. This idea of not running for a misfield has been abandoned a long time ago. I think Zimbabwe here think they've got their man. Well, has he been given not out?
They haven't gone upstairs, I don't think, Faz. The umpires have not called for it. There was definitely an appeal, and I think they might be told, this is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Catch! And just to rub salt in the wound. Now something is absolutely wrong here. Well, they can't believe it quite correctly.
There was an appeal. The question was asked by Zimbabwe. I think it's the umpire who did not go upstairs. And that is the thing about technology.
Well, my first reaction was it was slipping down the leg side. From round the wicket, you really have to do something. Just let's see. Perhaps there was a bit of bat in it. Lara didn't look happy to me. Just watch this. The ball comes in from very wide. And, well, I mean, it's definitely not hitting the stumps. When you consider where it started, forget about whether or not it was an inside edge. It seemed to me to be going down the leg side. Look, pitch is outside off stump. The angle of the ball is such that it looks as if it's going down leg side. Well, I think he's just a little unlucky there.